Hello. So before you start your test, make sure that your calculator is in a degree mode. So to start with, you're going to press mode and find the degree. So this is radian, the other one is degree. And press enter and then escape. Enter mode. That's it. So we can start. So it seems like this is a special right triangle given that this is 30 degree and this is 90. So the missing angle would be a 60-degree angle. So remember that a 60-degree angle opposite the longer leg, a 30-degree angle opposite the shorter leg, and as always, hypotenuse is always opposite to the 90-degree angle. Now, to start with, let's find the x. So if your shorter leg is square root of 6 and you want to find the hypotenuse, you will just multiply it by 2. So y, or the shorter leg, or the hypotenuse, I'm sorry, is equal to 2 times square root of 6, which you can't multiply them, so that's the answer for y value. Twice of square root of 6. So then, if y is 2 square root of 6, your x, or your longer leg, would be, so remember the formula, longer leg can be obtained by multiplying shorter leg by square root of 3. So if your longer leg is unknown and your shorter leg is 2 square root of 6 times square root of 3 will give you 2 square root of 18. Now, I know this is acceptable, but since 18 is still factorable, you need to keep going. So 18 can still be factored by 9 and 2. So 9 would be 3 by 3. So that your longer leg will now be equal to 6 square root of 2. Again, it is always written into simplest form. There you go. For the next one, it says a right triangle has a leg of 9 and a hypotenuse of 24. Find the missing leg. So I will draw a right triangle. Again, it says the leg is 9. So any of the leg probably, I don't know. Let's do this as 9. And the hypotenuse is 24. So what is the missing leg? So we're solving for this part. So this means that any of the leg or one of the leg is missing. So I would prefer, like for example, a squared, or a will be equal to the square root of the hypotenuse, which is c squared, minus the given, which is b squared. So that's 24 squared minus 9 squared will give you of course you have a calculator, so you may use that. Press second square root and then 24 squared minus 9 squared is equal to 22.2. So your A is equal to 22.2. That's it. That's the missing leg. For this question, this is also a special right triangle where it says that this is 60 and this is 90, so the missing angle will be 30 degree. So to start with, it says that the longer leg is 20. Since there's no square root of 3 beside this number, we need to remember the formula, which says that a longer leg can be obtained by multiplying shorter leg and square root of 3. If your longer leg is already 20, shorter leg, square root of 3, divide both sides by square root of 3, so that your shorter leg is now equal to 20 over square root of 3. Since square root of 3 cannot stay here in the denominator, we need to multiply square root of 3 in both numerator and denominator. So 20 square root of 3 over 3 will be your answer. Again, since 20 is not divisible by 3, keep it like this. So shorter leg represents y. So the answer here is 20 square root of 3 over 3. Now, to find the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse can be obtained by multiplying the shorter leg by 2. So 20 square root of 3 over 3. So multiply these two. 2 times 20 is 40. So that's 40 square root of 3 over 3 will be your x value. As what I said, 40 is not divisible by 3, so keep it like that. 40 square root of 3 over 3 will be your answer. Okay, another overlapping triangle, and this is again a special right triangle, which is a scalene triangle, a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Now, um, let's solve this small triangle first since we already have a value for 7 square root of 3. So I will label this part as 30 degree. Since again, this is 60, that's 30, and this is my 90 degree angle. Now, given that the shorter leg, this is the shorter leg, this is the longer leg, and this is, oh no, so I'm sorry. This is your hypotenuse, and this is your longer leg. Okay, I'm not giving or putting any letters here since we will use this one again later. Okay, now, so shorter leg is equal to twice, or yeah, twice of hypotenuse. Oh, what am I solving? Hypotenuse is equal to twice of the shorter leg. So 2 times 7 square root of 3, which is the value of your shorter leg, will give you an answer of 14 square root of 3. So this is your hypotenuse. So this is 14 square root of 3. If that is your hypotenuse, and this is your longer leg, we may solve that by longer leg is equal to shorter leg square root of 3 or times square root of 3. So shorter leg is 7 square root of 3 times square root of 3. The answer will be 7 times 3, which is 21. So that is your longer leg. So if this is 21, see, the purpose that I did not label this as a longer leg, it's because if I'm using this second triangle, this won't be a longer leg anymore. This will become a shorter leg since it opposites the 30-degree angle. Now, given that this is a 30-degree angle, so meaning this is a 60-degree angle. So 60 will opposite Z, and this will be your longer leg, and this is now your shorter leg. So shorter leg is 21, so your hypotenuse will be times 2. So hypotenuse will be equal to 2 times 21 will give you 42. So y is equal to 42. And then your longer leg or your Z value will be equal to, that's a longer leg, that will be shorter leg square root of 3. If your shorter leg is 21, square root of 3 will be, I think this is the answer. So again, y is 42, z is 21 square root of 3, and x is 14 square root of 3. And this is um, the line that cuts this 90-degree angle. Now, for this triangle, I would say that this is a isosceles triangle since the two markings are the same. So, whatever the value of this will be 45. And this is also 45. If that's 15 square root of 2, this is 15 square root of 2. So we need to find BC, which is this part. So if that is unknown, meaning to say to find the hypotenuse of a 4590, you need to take the leg value multiply by square root of 2. If your leg is already 15 square root of 2 times square root of 2 will give you 15 times 2, which is hypotenuse is equal to 30. And that is your BC.